Hey everybody, Hector Castillo here. So in this video, I want to go over something called the 8 categories of texting. And if you understand these categories, as nerdy as they are, for me to actually break up like texting girls into categories, I know it sounds nerdy, but once you understand it, it can really help you navigate a lot of dating situations. So the 8 categories of texting are as follows, and I'll explain a few to give you examples and it'll become clear what I mean. So you have hot and cold and compliant and not compliant. So you can have hot in person, meaning she's very expressive, flirty, and then hot over text, flirty, expressive, texting you a lot, responding fast. And then you can have compliant where, let's go out this weekend. Yeah, sure. When do you want to go out? Right? She's going along with you. Or not compliant. And you can have all combinations of those. So cold in person, hot over text, hot in person, cold over text, or hot and hot, right? So any of those combinations. And then you can have compliant and not compliant. So I'll give you an example of one of these in practice and then how they can actually help you understand dating better. So if you meet a girl and in person she's kind of cold, she's not expressive, she's short, she might feel like she doesn't even like you, right? She's like, yeah, yeah, okay. But then you ask her out and she says yes. So that should be the first sign that she likes you. So you get her phone number and then you start texting her and she's very expressive. She's flirty. She's sending emojis. She's responding fast. You're like, this is a complete 180 from how she is in person. Well, what can that tell you about this girl? Well, she might be kind of shy in person, but over text, she's a bit more confident. And it also means she likes you. So don't be intimidated by the fact that she's a little bit unexpressive in person. And let's go over the opposite. She's really flirty in person, but kind of cold over text. That one's a bit stranger. It might mean she changed her mind. She was flirty in person, but then as she thought about it more, she's not that interested in you. Or it could just mean she's a very businessy kind of texter. Like her texting personality is just very businessy and straight to the point. But in person, she expresses herself a bit better. Whereas over text, she doesn't have the skills to express herself as clearly. It's just, just to plan things. Now, the thing that's going to make the difference between telling you if she really likes you or not in that context is she compliant or not compliant? If she's flirty in person but cold over text, but then says yes to your date ideas and actually goes out with you, she likes you. But if not, then that tells you something happened between you were talking to her and you started texting her and she lost her interest. So if you start to navigate these different categories and understand them, they can help understand a girl's personality and also how she feels about you. So if you like this idea about understanding texting this way and much more, and you want to learn more about texting girls, check out my book in my bio or my description.